Hello, everyone. It's been a long journey. After 40 episodes, we are here at the long journey's end of Mario and Luigi SuperStar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. I've had a very fun time with this game, and I thought we could go back for one final episode and just do whatever for like 20 to 30 minutes. Just have a blast overall, and maybe even fight the final boss again, just for fun. So, it's been a long one, and I think the best place to start is with our profile pictures. These have been here since episode 1. Mario has been calm throughout this whole thing. And Luigi has been losing his mind since episode 1. He's been screaming for 40 episodes. It's funny to think about that. He's just been screaming for 40 episodes. I think that's the best place to start. And let's hop back into the game. We've got a lot to cover. Starting off, we've pretty much gone through everything. We've gotten all the abilities unlocked. The next thing I want to go back over is... Well, actually, first let's go over our percentage completion. We're about, I'd say, 85% completed with the game. We have done a lot. We've done a very big amount of the game. We've gotten 81% of the bean holes, 12 out of 22 at Hoo-Hoo Mountain, 44 out of 63 at Bean Fields, 21 out of 24 at Chuck-a-Luck Woods, all 18 of them at Woohoo University, all 14 of them at Oho Oasis, 15 out of 18 at Teehee Valley, 13 out of 14 at Guarhar Lagoon, all 15 at Joke's End, and all 15 at Joke's End, and all 5 at Bowser's Castle. As for blocks, 15 out of 19 at Stardust Fields, 40 out of 49 at Hoo-Hoo Mountain, 12 out of 24 at Bean Fields, all 19 at Bean Castle, 43 out of 42 at Chuck-a-Luck Woods, 43 out of 36... No, I'm getting mixed up. 34 out of 42 at Chuck-a-Luck Woods, 34 out of 36 at Woohoo University, 12 out of 17 at Oho Oasis, 11 out of 15 at Teehee Valley, all 20 at Guarhar Lagoon, 26 out of 32 at Joke's End, and 25 out of 26 at Bowser's Castle. That's, I'll admit, very good, considering how much there is to do in the game. As for music, we've got, 90% of the soundtracks. And some of these are actually from the original, like this. So that's from the original SuperStar Saga, I think, as well as this one. So, yeah, these are from the original SuperStar Saga, and then we've got all of the, And then we've got all of the Bowser's Minions attack soundtracks. So there's the main theme that you hear, and you can see that there are a lot of different ones. And then there's all of the ones from the remake, or this game. There are just a bunch of different ones. There's a lot of different soundtracks in the game. And as for records, we've gotten 446 battles, 1,099 enemies. We've fled only 2 times. We've received 841 excellent ratings, dodged 368 attacks. So that's also pretty good. And then there's the main thing I want to cover in our records, which are the stamps. We went ahead and covered all 3 amiibo sheets on camera. And I'm very happy with that. We've gotten all of the stamps. We got the Super Mario sheet with Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Yoshi, Toad, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Goomba, Koopa Troopa, and Boo. And then we've got the Minions sheets, the first of 2. We've got Goomba Squad, Koopa Troopa Squad, Shy Guy Squad, Boo Squad, the Trio, Goombas Galore, Koopa Paratroopa Squad, so many Shy Guys, B-Cup Boos, the 4 Captains, and then we've got the second of 2 Minions sheets. Buzzy Beetle and Dry Bones, Hammer Bros, Lakitu, Chargin' Chuck and Bob-omb, Piranha Plant and Pokey, Chain Chomp and Bruiser, Magic Koopa, Koopalings 1, Koopalings 2, Special Guests. So we've gotten through all of them. And I'm very proud of having collected all of the amiibo stamps. As for our stats, we've got, both bros level 43. Mario has 152 HP, 101 BP, 170 POW, 140 defense, 133 speed, and 98 stash. The only stat to not be in the hundreds digits. We've got Luigi, who's also level 43, with 147 HP, 101 BP, 149 POW, 175 defense, 137 speed, and 155 stash. Oh, one other thing I forgot, their gear. So Mario has the Batware, the Wonder Badge, and the Jumping Boots, and Luigi has the Stone Slacks, Soulful Bros, and the Great Force. So overall, I'm very happy with all of those stats. I've worked hard to get the bros this far. And overall, I'm very happy with how everything's turned out. As for other memories, so one memory that I think is very important is, first of all, the cafe, where we blended a bunch of drinks, and this cafe is owned by none other than Professor Egad. It was very fun seeing his cameo appearance, and I don't think... Yeah, I've got one of these yellow beans, so... I've got... Like, I've got nothing to blend, so... Yeah, but this is the cafe. This is the little guy who works here. I've had a very fun time in the cafe. A lot of drinks blended. And a lot of memorable moments with EGAD. We've got the clothes shop, which is in shambles. Which reminds me of another thing. After you beat Bowletta, and, like, you beat the final boss, the game will save as if you completed the game. But also not really, because it'll take you right back to when the town gets destroyed. And then you can go fight the final boss again. You can fight the final boss as many times as you want, but that's the only boss you can fight over and over as many times as you want. We've also got the item shop, and then we've also got the records guy, which I want to do quickly and see if I can get any more records. Oh ho, welcome. Go on, show me your records. Oh, here we go. This is incredible. You've battled 400 times? Ho ho ho, that's quite a story you're cooking up. Thanks, friend. Here's your reward. Go on, take it. It's all yours. You received a new recording. Listen to it in the music player. Oh, nice. Spin me a good yarn when we next meet. We are never meeting again because this is the last episode. Sorry about that, buddy. Actually, though, if we go back to our records, so... Yay! Now, 91% completed music. So, 81% beans, 83% blocks, 91% music. So, about 85, maybe 86% completed with the game. Which I will take for sure. This is I have enjoyed the game, but it is surprisingly hard to, like, 100%. So... yeah, I'm fine with 85% completion. On this here, this is just a little, like, secret maze area. Actually, yeah, one other thing, this is an area that a lot of people get confused on. You have to use Mini Mario, and then go through the maze, and then you get into this room with a bunch of hidden blocks. When I was younger and played this game, I was stumped on that room. But, after watching a tutorial, yes, I looked it up, sue me, I found it out. As we go into here, though, one other thing before we move on to other areas that I did want to show is the Bean Bean Castle. And we've got some memorable faces here, being Queen Bean and Lady Lima, who have, I wouldn't say, like, my favorite Mario and Luigi characters, but definitely ones that deserve, like, an A ranking, in my opinion. Like, very memorable. Like, every time they appear on screen, they're very memorable characters. I'm a big fan of them. Moving on, there are other places I wanted to show off. One of which is the Pipe House. And if you go into one of these red pipes, you get this weird red guy. I mean, no, this weird, like, black tube guy thing. He reminds me of a Bullet Bill, actually. Like, a lot of a Bullet Bill. No, thank you. So, yeah, he just lives... So, like, he lives in... If you go into any of the red pipes, he will come out. Actually, I think that's not true. If you go... Yeah, if you go into either the far left or far right red pipes, he'll just come out the other one. So if you go into this red pipe here, then he'll show up. But if you go into the green one, then you'll get to see pretty much the whole map. And there are a lot of places. Starting off, we got the Stardust Fields. they're not, in my opinion, they're slightly, like, meh. Like, they're very pretty, very nice, especially for, like, a border. Like, this is a very pretty place for, like, a border of the kingdom. Or a kingdom. But considering, like, some of the other areas you go, like Joke's End, Teehee Valley, and Bowser's Castle, this one is just nothing compared to those. And I think if we go in here, we'll find, yeah, these guys! Actually, yeah, we will do a challenge. So these guys are here. They're at these guys you see at the beginning. Ow! Oh my gosh! Ow! Ow! Wait. Oh, did we do it? Oh, there! Oh, that was close. Okay, that was something. Alright, we cleared level 2. What bean did we get? I don't know. But I gotta check our items. He beans. Blend this. Aren't these? Wait, this is the yellow. They said we couldn't find these anyway. Okay, now I'm ready to leave. Stardust Fields gets like a 6 out of 10. And it's got an alright theme. And it's aesthetically very nice. But it's considering how long it is, especially for like a tutorial, it's a bit like meh. Like some of the other Mario and Luigi titles have like much better starting areas. Okay, second of all, we've got Hoo Hoo Village. So this is the place where you can meet a bunch of cute little bean guys like these. You can also meet a pretty shifty, drug dealer. No, I'm just kidding. But there is a pretty shady guy who, if you go over here, yeah, here it is. Oh, I forgot he wore shades. I forgot he wore glasses. Okay, so pun not intended. But yeah, there is this little guy here, and if you talk to him, you will get a bunch of items for a pretty reasonable price, actually. Now I can finally buy Ma something high class. So he's an alright guy, I like him. You got a little girl, you got a little house, you got a lot of cute houses. There's also the big old waterfall in the background. Oh, and this just here is just, Stardust Fields. Just like a signify place. Which brings me to my next topic, the music. Hoo Hoo Mountain music, 7 out of 10. Or at least, like, for the village. You can almost never get tired of hearing it. As for the mountain theme, though, 6 out of 10. It's a very nice theme, especially, and it fits, like, climbing the mountain perfectly. Let me go to the mountain, actually, and we'll play it. So if you run along here, you'll go over to here, Hoo Hoo Mountain, and let's take you up, or else you're gonna bug me. So, Hoo Hoo Mountain itself is a nice place. There's a lot of different, like, it's definitely got a nice theme. And it definitely fits, like, the mountain climbing aspect really well. But to me, after a while, I kind of just get a little sick of it. Especially considering how much of a journey you have to trek up Hoo Hoo Mountain. So you can listen to this theme for like 10 to 20 minutes, in my opinion, I would definitely get sick of it after that amount of time. And I used to think Hoo Hoo Mountain was a little bit meh. Like, I've grown more attached to it, but it's... when I was younger, and I still agree with myself on this today, it's a very dragged-out area. Like, I get it's a mountain, but you've got several different parts, some of which are, you've got to go through. It takes around, like, 3 minutes to get through one part, and there's, like, 6 or 7 different ones to make your way to the summit. We will come back here, but moving on, we've got minecart platform. Nothing much to say about this one. This is basically the down of Hoo Hoo Mountain. This just leads to Bean Bean Kingdom, which actually reminds me of 2 other characters. The Mallet Twin. Ooh, don't think I didn't see these. Ooh. Yeah, but the Mallet Twins. The Mallet Twins are 2 of the characters who oh, Bean. Ooh, nice. Okay. But yeah, Mallet Twins. These are the guys who gave us the hammers, and I don't know if we'll run into them, but, like, just considering time, but they were the ones to give us our hammers, and upgrade our hammers. And while we're here, this stone looks a lot like Dr. Eggman from Sonic the Hedgehog. And you can't change my mind on that. That stone looks like the carved out embodiment of Dr. Robotnik. As for other places, oh wait, there's something. Oh, here we go. Choco Beans. Where we go? I'm finding all kinds of new stuff, even in the final episode. Hello. Congratulations! Excellent job making it all the way here. Let me commemorate the moment with this. Take it, please. You got a critical bat. What does that do? I gotta figure out what that does. Here we go. Lands critical hits on foes with the... Ooh. Ooh. I like... Ooh. 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 Okay, I gotta stop oohing. So there's that. But yeah, I've had... So there is... So this was just Hoo Hoo Mountain. A nice place, I'll say. One other thing, just while we're here, since it's connected, if you head over this way, you'll come in contact with Teehee Valley, the neighboring desert area of this place. And it's a maze. Literally just a maze. Okay, not just a maze, but Teehee Valley, in my opinion, I do really like Teehee Valley. I'd say, like, it's tied for my second favorite area. It's just my opinion, though. It's, like, really also dragged out. Like, especially, like, that princess escort. Like, the escort, it's not bad, but, like, there's just so much in Teehee Valley. Yeah, it's just such a small place, so it's just a little confusing on why there's just so much in that area. Oh, don't tell me I have to go. Am I gonna have to go all the way back? Actually, no. I know a different way. And a place we can visit along the way. And that reminds me... Okay, looking at the time, I can't fit everything in. So I'll mention some of the places as we check out others. Like Chicola Woods. A nice place with music for Chicola Woods, in my opinion. Oh, Teehee Valley, by the way, music, 8 out of 10. Chicola Woods music, in my opinion, 9 out of 10. Like, I never get sick of hearing it. It's a very nice and chill theme, especially for, like, a jungle. It's very nice all around. I'm very happy with it. And the area itself, it's really good. I'm very happy with it. Now, there is one other place here. that I wanted to check out, which is Little Fungi Town, and more specifically, the arcade. I had a lot of fun with the arcade. In fact, I made an episode dedicated to it. I think like episode 38? No, episode 37. I think it was episode 37, where I just played a bunch of the minigames, and I'll play one of them right now. My favorite of them, Star Stash Smash. So what you do for this game, you've got to hold the A and B buttons down and guide all of the items to the mouths of the piranha plants. I'm not 100% sure on this, but I think it's hard to tell because, like, you get so many items in at once. I think bob-ombs and mushrooms are worth 1 point. I think fire flower is worth 3 or 5. And then stars, I think, are worth 5 or 10. I can't remember. But, yeah. And bob-ombs, they change the mouth that's open. And you have to guide all the items into the mouth of the open piranha plant. And try to get as many points as you can in the amount of time given. I think it's always like 60 seconds or something. And it's a very easy game to get like over 340 points on. So if anyone's looking for like a bean grinder, then this is a good one. And this is my high score, by the way. So yeah, it's a very easy one to get beans on. And music for the arcade and like Little Fungi Town, 7 out of 10. It's not bad. It's not that it's bad at all. It's a very nice and chill theme, especially for this, and it fits in very well. It's just very forgettable. Like, you enter Little Fungi Town, and then and only then do you remember this track. Like, it's very forgettable, in my opinion. One other thing I wanted to show off over here is, Popple. Look at him here. Rookie, put a little more oomph into it, will ya? Polish things up. Hey. So, Popple, met his fate of cleaning. So, serves him right for all the trouble he caused. Yeah, you battle Popple, like, 4 times. Actually, no, not even, like, you do battle Popple 4 times total. 2 times with Rookie, once solo, and then 1 time with Birdo, in that order. So there's that. You've also got, the Bean Kingdom itself. Music, 10 out of 10. It's got beautiful music. My one complaint of, like, the Bean Kingdom area itself, it's very easy to get lost, and it's just way too big. Like, unlike with, like, kind of similar to, like, areas like Tiki Valley, it's just way too easy to get lost. There's just so much in it, and it's very easy to get lost. So, like, I don't really care for how big it is, but music, 10 out of 10. We've also got... Yeah, we've got time. Okay, so one other location worth checking out is Guarhar Lagoon. And this is, starting off with music, 8 out of 10. Or actually, no, 7.5 out of 10. Very nice and chill, but it can slightly get on your nerves after a lot of time, especially with how gigantic the whole area is. Like, there's just so much here, in fact, too much. As far as, like, all of the areas go that I get sick of because there's so much, I think Guahar Lagoon just barely takes the top spot for that. It's not a bad area, but it's just so big, and for a beach too. Like on the mini map, actually no, not mini map, but like this map here, it's smaller than Bean Bean Kingdom, like the main castle Bean Bean Kingdom area, but it's just so gigantic. I don't understand it. It's just way too big, in my opinion. But there are memorable faces here, like the Crazy Sisters, these three, and then Hermie the Third. You guys never fail. Who we gave, I forget his name. Oh, wasn't it Honey Pie? No, Spangle. Spangle, that's the name. Spangle is his name. Rockin' the guitar is his game. So, I think you first encounter him in Bowser's Minions. But yeah, you meet Spangle in Bowser's Minions, and then afterwards, if you come back here with the Golden Hammer, you can find him in, I believe, an area around this area here. And if you give him to Hermie, then you'll get the Soulful Bros badge. So that's a nice little touch. Like, they gave, especially because I think, like, they didn't give him any other roles in the original SuperStar Saga. So the fact that they gave him a new role in Bowser's Minions is pretty good. Oh, right, okay. Woohoo University, and then we're gonna talk about Joke's End. Woohoo University, very nice in my opinion. Music can, 7 out of 10, very nice. Area, slightly eerie. Like, I kind of get it, because, like, it's meant to be an abandoned university. But considering, like, it's only abandoned because Cackletta chased out all of the professors. So, like, I don't really understand about that. Like, why they haven't just gone back. Because they should have taken care of the monsters by now that live there. One more area to talk about, and then we're going back to Hoo Hoo Mountain for a quick sec. But, I think my favorite area of all, Joke's End. Starting off with music, 10 out of 10. When you first get here, like, listen to this. You've worked very hard to get throughout the entire game. You've put a lot of time and effort into it, and you get to essentially, like, you essentially, in a way, the final area, it does feel a bit finally. I don't know what I'm saying there, but, like, I'm sure some people can agree with me. You've worked very hard to get to Joke's End, and the first thing you're greeted to is this. There's just such a change in music, and I love it. 10 out of 10 on the music. You've worked very hard to get to this area, and it's honestly amazing. There's just so much about it, and I'm speechless with how good it is. Like, there's just so much about it that it's honestly a very nice game. I mean, area, that's what I mean. There's so much about it, and it's amazing, honestly. And look at this, you're just walking up the steps into a giant ice castle. So overall, yeah, a very nice, oh, I never explored there. And we never will. Sorry. But I do want to get a move on. But yeah, Joke's End, very nice. The area itself, 9.5 out of 10. Why not 10 out of 10? You guessed it. it's too dragged out. Like, even Hoo Hoo Mountain wasn't as, like, gigantic as this. Like, you go through so much, and then, I get it's meant to be, like, a little bit of a gauntlet, but you've done so much work that you're ready for a bit of a break at this point. And then, lo and behold, the game just throws a giant ice tower at you, which you also have to make to the summit, too. That didn't make a lot of sense. You also have to reach the summit here, like in Hoo Hoo Mountain. That's better. It's difficult, for one thing. And then there's the part where the bros get separated, like, halfway through, which, it's a fun twist, but the point of a Mario and Luigi game, in my opinion, is to be Mario and Luigi. Like, you don't separate, like, you separate, the bros get separated every now and then, but it's for a reasonable amount of time. But Joke's End, they're separated for such a long while that it's just, it's too dragged out, and with that separated bros section, it's just too much. But, yeah, one final thing I wanted to touch before we talk about our final area is, this little bird. I think Glydon? No, it's not. I don't know what his name is. Is it Glydon? Maybe if I talk to you. Babbledon. That's his name. So Babbledon, is the guy you meet, or like the pterodactyl you meet at the top of Hoo Hoo Mountain. He's a nice guy. I like him. Alright. And he plays an important role of taking you to the final area, which we are going to talk about right now. After you complete Joke's End, the town gets attacked by none other than Bowser's Castle. And this is where the journey comes to an end. Starting off, there's the music. Starting off with music, my opinion, it's 9 out of 10. A very nice theme overall. Like, I'm very happy with it. But just like a lot of themes, like, Bowser's Castle is such a gauntlet that you're kind of stuck listening to the music for such a long while. And at some point, you can get a little sick of it. That's just me, but if you have any other, like, opinions, like, let me know. So, overall, music 9 out of 10. Area itself, 8 out of 10. A very nice, like, final castle area. And it's, like, okay, I think, like, dragged out is an exaggeration. Like, a slight exaggeration, but hear me out. You go, so you fight all 7 Koopalings, who each have their own rooms, and all of the rooms are a reasonable size. But then there are some rooms that are bigger than others, and on top of that, you've got to make your way through more of the castle to get to the next Koopaling room, which might be bigger or smaller than the last Koopaling room. So there's just so much to go through, and it's very nice and very fitting for the final, like, trek of adventure through the game. But you've got so much to deal with, and on top of that, there's enemies everywhere. Like, right there. There's a good example. Like, there's enemies, there's essentially, like, characters everywhere. And what I said about Joke's End, you're just ready for a break, and you can never really get that break because you're being bombarded with essentially every type of minion. And that is an exaggeration. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Now, one other... Oh, golden mushroom, nice. But, yeah. One, thing that I feel is noteworthy is there's actually connection between Minion Quest and, this game. So in the original story, or original game, when you reach Bowser's Castle, Bowletta will dispatch the Koopalings. However, in this game, they changed it. So after you beat Fawful and Bowser's minions, a fake, ending will play where Captain Goomba meets, quote, Bowser, who's actually Bowletta. And if you... So, you've got that as well. So, Captain Goomba meets up with the fake Bowser, and then that Bowser, or Bowletta, orders Captain Goomba to send out all of the minions. And that's what he does. So, they removed the part of Bowletta dispatching the Koopalings and replaced it with Captain Goomba doing that. And that's why all of the Koopalings appear after you've gotten them after Minion Quest. Captain Goomba sends them out, but you only understand that after you beat the fake final boss in Bowser's Minions, which is Fawful. Following that, and yeah, Captain Goomba also sends out all of the minions, which is why a lot of the minion characters, a lot of the enemies here, sorry, let me restart. That's why a lot of also the enemies here are, the Boos, the Hammer Bros, they're all from Minion Quest. And Captain Goomba sent them out. So I wanted to mention that. I think it's cute and a very nice detail. There's also the area where you fight Fawful for the final time. And then up here, you've got the final part. I actually want to just check around. Is there any... I don't think there's anything else. I think we're all set. So, one final thing I wanted to do. I know we did this in the last episode, but I thought I'd do it one more time, just for good measure. Let's fight Bowletta one more time. You've done well to make it here. I should have expected as much from the superstars of the Mushroom Kingdom. Unfortunately for you, those who desire to disrupt my plans have very short futures. After conquering the Bean Kingdom, I intend to make the Mushroom Kingdom mine as well. I'm very sorry, by the way, for, how long this has gone on, but it's just a very great game, and there's so much to talk about. My new country has no need for old superstars. It will do just fine with only one. The Great Bowletta! Let's go! Time to rock and roll. So, Bowletta is the only boss you can fight multiple times in this game, as I mentioned earlier. HP, I don't know. What I do know is that it's not easy. Even with me being 3 levels higher than her, Bowletta is not easy in any way, shape, or form. There are a lot of, she's got a lot of attacks for starters. Like this fireball attack, where she'll spit out fireballs, as well as flame rocks, that can attack you, as well as heal her. So there's that. But yeah, stick to your guns and you will eventually make her mad. Oh, here we go. I don't think she's done this yet. So, ever. Because every time I've fought against her, I've taken her out so fast. Ow. Oh, messed up. There's a lot of things. Oh my god. Okay, this is one of the attacks she's got. So she'll rain down. So this is only when she turns, her dark, glowy form. she'll rain down different stars, and you need to knock them back at her. If she rains down a yellow star, it's just like to mess you up. If she rains down a red one, it's gonna go for Mario. And of course, if it's green, it's gonna go for Luigi. And like, when I mean glowy, ow. Okay. Oh, you can't jump. Oh. Okay, I didn't know this. So you can't jump on her when she's like this. Got it. But, yeah, as I was saying, not when she's flashing, but when she's, like, black and gold, like that. Not when she's, like, pulsating black, but, like, when she's just black and gold. Only then will she do the star attack. So Bowletta is not easy in any way, shape, or form. There is that to note. But eventually you will take her down. No, cursed Mario Bros. Not again. But then the time bomb comes up and F's over your day. And you let your guards down even though, okay, I'm sick of this. So then she will eat you. And you've got something else to deal with. The actually final boss. So you've thought you've seen Monstrous. This is Monstrous. This is Cackletta Soul. Starting off with the battle music, like, oh, by the way, music, like, overall, 10 out of 10. Like, just overall music. As for like, but like Bowletta and Cackletta Soul music, like both 10 out of 10. Both are really good. So, yeah. I explained a lot of the attacks in my last video, so if you want to find out about these, then you're gonna need to watch that. Because, like, I'm essentially, like, out of time for, like, explaining stuff out. But, yeah, Cackletta Soul is a very difficult battle. Alright. Oh, come on. Sorry if I get quiet, I'm just hard focusing. But yeah, take down her both arms and her head, and then you'll get to attack her heart, the main weak point. One thing I will mention that I did say in my previous video, as soon as it's her turn, she'll just get all of her stuff back. So you've really got to be careful with how you handle this battle. And, by the way, Bowletta and Cackletta Soul's head, both hands, and heart are all level 40. So as long as you're around that area for level, then you're good. But get her down to half health, and she'll glow red. Everything's the same, though, like Thunder and Fire hands. Ow. Ow. Alright. Let's finish this. A, hold it down. Let go. B. What if I just held it? What if I had just... I want to think about what would have happened if I just, like, held the button forever. Would Luigi just spin forever? Mario and Luigi would just be stuck in a cycle of spinning. That'd be kind of funny. But yeah, stick to your guns. You'll eventually get the win. Huh? What? Huh? Hey, what's happening to me? Sorry if, like, that my voice cracked. But yeah, stick to your guns. You'll eventually take her down for good. And Bowser will come back. And, like, I'm done with everything with this, so I'm just gonna speed it up. Which brings us to the final character who is worth noting. Prince Peasley with the hair swipe. I've adored Prince Peasley, not just because he's a playable character in Minion Quest. Spoiler alert. He's a chill guy all around. Like, he's dashing, he's handsome, he's hilarious, he's just a great guy. A good sport, a friendly companion. You can't play as him in SuperStar Saga, but you can't play as him in You can't play as him in SuperStar Saga, but he's an all-around good guy. Oh yeah, he also tells you that you're gonna die, so... I find that funny, that as soon as you beat the final boss, he just says, essentially, you're gonna die. Hey, congratulations on winning! You're gonna die now. And what I mean by that is that... Okay, translation, So, while we were battling Bowletta, he set up a bomb to blow up the castle. Not, like, backstabbing at all, but, like, it's just, like, a way to, like, you know what I mean. Like, just get rid of the castle. But you are on the clock for 3 minutes, and you will need to be quick to make your way out of the castle before it goes sky high. And if you're quick, it takes about a minute. One little Easter egg is that the rose, Prince Peasley's rose, appears on the door. But yeah, if you're quick, it'll take about a minute to get out of the castle. And then, oh yeah, Bowser, he just... Actually, I'm gonna fast forward this so I can show you. So this is what happens to him. After all of that, pain, suffering, mind control, possession, he goes flying forward and breaks your screen. Just like that. And there we go. One final touch. Like, a bit of a meh ending. Like, it's a very nice one, but, like, considering, like, what you get for some of the other Mario and Luigi games, like Paper Jam, Dream Team, like all of the other ones, Bowser's Inside Story, Paper Jam, Partners in Time, and Dream Team, they all have, like, a better ending than this. Because, like, this ending is just kind of, like, short. And it's sweet, but still, like, you get, like, a 30-second ending. So, like, they thank you, a nice departure, and then you're just in the plane and flying home. And you also get one final gift from the kingdom itself. And we get to leave the kingdom behind, towing Bowser in a box. The perfect way to finish it all off. A very nice way to finish it off, too. So, that's that. The Beanstar will fly by at the end, and... Oh, wait, I thought it... Oh, never mind. Okay. Mario and Luigi SuperStar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. Staff credits. Okay, starting off, 10 out of 10, 11, no, 15 out of 10. This credits theme is the perfect way to finish off a fantastic journey. You're just flying home, and you can even see Prince Peasley down there, waving goodbye as you tow Bowser, and I think some of the residents also show up. If you look at the bottom screen, just give them a second, I think they show up. Yeah, there they are. So yeah, you fought a lot of different baddies, and you get this nice, really great credits theme. As you fly home, and they all wave goodbye. It's just amazing. So, yeah, 10 out of 10 credits, 10 out of 10 credits theme. Oh, and like, you just fly over the clouds. It's amazing. So, my final rating, 10 out of 10 game. A great game for anyone. You get so much in the main story, and so much for a side quest, too. Which reminds me, Bowser's Minions is nowhere near done. Trust me. I've got a lot planned for it for 2023. And that reminds me of one other final thing. Happy New Year to everyone. Whether your year has been good or bad, it's a great time to hit the reset button just to relax and maybe even watch this. Wink, wink. I've had a great time watching all of the fun events go on throughout this game. Babylodon even flies by with you as he returns to his nest on Hoo Hoo Mountain. And you just get this amazing final credits. But yeah, Happy New Year to any and everyone. It's just an amazing game. Actually, I'm talking about two different things. Starting off, Happy New Year. Whether it's been good or bad, just Happy New Year to you. You deserve a nice break. It's time for a fresh start. So yeah, Happy New Year to everyone. Happy 2023. Second thing, game. 10 out of 10 for the final rating. It's an amazing game. I've enjoyed every aspect of it. You get this amazing final credits, and you even fly over Bowser's castle and drop him off, and he just screams at you. But yeah, you're done with the game. You get this amazing final theme, final credits, as you fly over in the airplane, and eventually you'll fly over to Peach's castle. Just an amazing final way for all of it to end. The end. And there you go. That's everything. Saving, do not turn off the power. Save complete. I think it... Oh. I thought for sure it said thank you for playing. I might have been wrong. I might have been thinking of Minion Quest. I don't know if it says... I don't know. But yeah, that's everything. That is our amazing conclusion of Mario and Luigi SuperStar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. And more, like I said, Minion Quest or Bowser's Minions will continue on into 2023. But I'm happy with ending the series of Superstar Saga here at episode 40 for a 1-hour special. Keep in mind, so I did put a lot of work into this. Thank you all so much for watching this episode and final episode of Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. Hard to believe that 6 months ago, we started off on a grand journey, and 40 episodes later, right on the final day of 2022, we're ending it all off here. For the final time in this game, thank you all so much for watching. Have a happy new year. See you next time. Bye-bye.